Castanet News is reviewing the top stories of 2024. The top political story in Kelowna surrounds the unhoused. The City of Kelowna spent 2024 looking for different ways to get people off the streets and into housing, be it short or long term. It also acknowledged as much as $20 million has been spent on the situation over the past 4 years, much of that on community safety measures such as police and bylaw resources, community response, and security. An additional $100,000 was included within the 2025 budget to provide services within designated sites along the rail trails, such as portable washrooms, wash stations, and security. That budget is scheduled to rise by $100,000 in each of the next 2 years. And while the numbers of those living unhoused don't seem to be dropping appreciably, the last figures obtained by Castanet suggest up to 280 people are living in shelters. About 150 people remain on the streets. One program unveiled near the end of last year but initiated this year, the city says is showing success. That's the Tiny Homes program. 60 tiny homes were opened in what is known as Step Place on Crowley Avenue earlier this year. 60 larger modular homes were opened along Highway 97, specific to seniors and those with disabilities, which opened in late spring, with the final 60 expected to open on Appaloosa Road early in the new year. The Appaloosa site was not without controversy. Residents along Academy Way called the decision reckless. They said it endangers the neighborhood, threatens the safety and well-being of the communities along Academy Way and the university. At City Hall, Councillor Ron Cannon voted against the site. He said he doesn't support a wet facility, believing the project does nothing to address those camping along the rail trail or the working poor who can't afford to put a roof over their heads, but also don't do drugs. These transitional homes are meant for individuals presently living in shelters as a way to transition into permanent housing. Mayor Tom Dyer says the idea is to get people out of shelters into a more permanent home, with those individuals living on the streets taking up those open spaces in shelters. The last update in late September indicated 9 people from Step Place had moved into market or supportive housing. 5 had found stable full-time employment. 16 had connected with services within Interior Health. The city is continuing to work with BC Housing and other agencies to provide more supportive, attainable, and low-rent housing across the community. For Castanet's Year in Review, I'm Wayne Moore.